Okay, this video is basically about RP. A lot of people on Steam ask me what RP is because they haven't heard of it on Steam. It's mainly big in Facebook and Yahoo, and obviously in MySpace. MySpace is big with almost everything. And they basically have a text-based roleplay system on those three that I know of. And there are many, many groups that are not affiliated with either of them that also do text-based roleplay. And roleplay is basically choosing a character that is not yourself, a person that's not yourself, and playing them and reacting as they would react to the world around them, the people around them. I wanted to cover a few things while I was here because I'm sick of typing huge, long-winded explanations to people. I can just send this link and I will explain the basics in this link so I don't have to type continuously. First point is god modding. Big no-no. You always follow the rules of RP. You don't just turn around and say something stupid like, I stab your character through the heart and you die. If you're actually battling, a lot of RPs do have battle in them because there has to be conflict of some kind to fill in the void between conversations and travel. There's always conflict of some kind in every show, anime, game. There's always conflict. I don't believe I have seen a game where there is no fighting whatsoever. Same with a show or an anime. And most people do use anime as a base for their characters. They will usually choose a canon character, as our peers call it, which is a character that has started off in a game or RP or TV show, as I've said before. They will pick a character they believe they know in and out the personality of, so they know how they would react to certain situations, other people, other characters, other creatures, and a lot of the issues with god modding basically is biggest issue has always been somebody choosing a super strong character, somebody trying to create a character of their own, which is supposed to be super strong and can beat everything in one shot. There are people who play created characters. I do myself. I know a lot of people who have created characters that play and are not total douchebags, basically. But there are people who try and create overpowered characters, and they are the people who give a lot of created characters bad names. A lot of hardcore canon RPers will not actually RP with anyone with a created character because of this. I mean, the minority actually, minority of douchebags making the majority of good RPers suffer. But the main issue with overpowered canon characters is also something like Bleach is real big, so someone would choose Ichigo and say, I automatically win because I'm Ichigo. I go Bankai, I beat the bad guy. I beat your character, I beat everybody because I'm Ichigo, and I've got Super Bankai, and I always win because it's in the script. And people will do that more often than not, unfortunately, and that's what they try to do with created characters. Like, oh, well, I'm a knockoff, you know, I actually have all the same abilities as Ichigo, and I look similar, and I act similar, but I'm not Ichigo, but I'm still gonna kick your ass. And obviously Dragon Ball Z used to be big, and same thing was everybody wanted to choose Goku, so Goku could win against anybody. So all the Vegeta fans who wanted to try and play Vegeta and try and make Vegeta grow and evolve, well, meeting up with these Gokus who just automatically curb stomped because that's how it was always written. Goku always beats Vegeta. Um, and there's nothing wrong with playing said characters. I've met some Ichigos that play the character as not just total I can destroy everything. They actually try and play his character as it's supposed to be played. They try to make him grow and evolve with everything around him. And same with Goku. Some people will pick Goku just because they like Goku. They want to actually play Goku. They don't care about winning fights because, in all honesty, he has died a lot. He doesn't always win. Um, that brings me to types. Obviously, there's many types. First type being just normal. You pick canon and you follow that. Then there's you just create a completely zany storyline or completely zany world, and your character and your friend's character just travel through this zany world and have a zany adventure. Or you can have two normal characters just falling into a completely different world and having to react to a brand new world. There's a lot of type of RPs. And obviously then there's the types of RP that people want to do, whether it be they just want to fight all the time, or they actually like small talk and learning about other people's characters and the other people's past, because a lot of characters do have rich histories and pasts that you can learn if you ask and get their character to share, or you can experience some of the past with them if they have some sort of transference power. You know, some people have telepathy, and or if they have video of it, because you never know. All sorts of things happen in RP. Then there's the types of RPers that want only one type of RP, which is ERP, which is erotic RP. If you don't know what that means, then you're not old enough to do it, so don't even ask. Anyone who is old enough, it gets boring if you do it day in, day out. You do kind of crave the whole storyline of RP after a while. You're like, yeah, this is great and all, and it was great for like the first few days, but now it's repetitive and I want to do something else. And a lot of guys will say, oh, well, you know, I like it because it's awesome. And even I have met many guys who get so insanely bored with it, they actually just want to do a completely different RP and learn about another character just for a while for a break because it gets so mundane to them. That leads me to the different types of RPers. There is obviously the God modders who just do nothing but troll all day and pick the strongest characters and make the strongest characters. And even though, yes, you can kill God modders with the right character setup and the right friend setup, it's difficult and it's just a huge waste of time because they won't accept defeat. They'll just get pissed off. And then there's the types who are elitists and total assholes, who, if you don't do like a 5-paragraph post as your intro to them, they call you a giant noob and they put you on their ignore list. So probably their loss, because those people are actually a dying breed. Eventually they're gonna realize nobody like that is around anymore, because either they've all rage quit because nobody else is a challenge for them, or they've pissed off somebody else who was just having an off day and didn't hit the 5-paragraph limit and was ignored, and they were actually a very good RPer and they told all their friends, and guess what, you're blacklisted. Then there's new people. Obviously you have to give new people time, and I actually like to help some new people, give them tips on what not to do and how to actually form their posts. If they want to hit somebody, they don't just automatically say, oh, I swipe my sword and I hit you. They have to say something along the lines of, they swipe towards like a certain body part, they want to swipe towards someone's shoulder and slash the shoulder open. They can say swipe towards the shoulder with the intent of slashing the shoulder open, and then the other person can choose whether they dodge, or whether they get hit, or whether they start to dart out the way but still get caught, depending on obviously their character, the way they play, and if they actually want to get hit or not. Because some characters, such as Kenpachi from Bleach, will actually stand there and get hit because he likes getting hit by swords and rocks and anything. He's just insane. He actually does enjoy being hit, but a lot of people would likely dodge or run away from a hit like that. And I obviously try to steer them away from God modding. I try to help them with descriptions in the post, tell them, you know, don't be afraid to describe what your character looks like, what they're doing, what position they're in while they're either